You want to change your life, but you don't know how. Or maybe you've done everything you thought was possible, but the results you have are not what you're looking for. Then this video is for you. A key to success is to train the ant and the elephant so that they can both go in the same direction. Or, said in other words, train your conscious mind, the ant, and your subconscious mind, the elephant, to walk in the same direction. So yes, today we're talking about The Ant and the Elephant, the book. And please stay tuned. It's going to be an amazing talk. You're going to love it. So my name is Marie de Tullio. I'm the founder of Evolving Playground, where we offer services for leaders so that they can get to their best self faster. Our mission is to bring them the support to reduce stress, to eliminate what doesn't work, to maximize their productivity, but mostly to make the most of their time. Time is your most precious asset, and I want to save you time so you can get to live the life of your dream. So I always start with a moment of gratitude. So tell me, what are you grateful for? Write it in the comment. I like gratefulness is just one of those energies that, or vibration that is so beautiful because it's in harmony with your dreams, with where you want to go. And that's why I always start with that. So think about, what are you grateful for? What are you proud of? Anything that's going to bring your energy up. So let me start with this. This book, The Ant and the Elephant, you got the French version in front of you, but The Ant and the Elephant is just great book by Vince Pesante. Let me tell you a bit of what he says. In that same second, our subconscious mind, the elephant, has 4 billion neurons. Our conscious mind, the ant, has 2,000 neurons. 4 billion, 2,000. Wow. And the ant is always determined, and she's like going so fast everywhere. A new idea pops, she's all excited, and she's going for it. But the elephant inside of you is just a creature of a habit. So it takes the same decisions day in and day out. It takes hundreds of decisions day in and day out without even thinking. Your subconscious is doing everything for you, basically. But often those choices are just boring, easy to predict, and they get you to just a boring life. So my goal today is to help you get a better version of your life, whether it be a small step from where you are. No matter what, I want you to have a better life. Let me give you an example. If you say, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to get a gym pass. So that's your conscious mind thinking, I want to lose weight, so gym pass, one on one with the other results, right? But your subconscious mind is going to think, are you crazy? You can buy as many gym passes as you want, but I have no intention of showing up to the gym. I don't even, that would be painful. I would have to suffer. I don't want that. So your conscious mind decided you wanted to lose weight, well, your subconscious, the elephant, decided I'm going in the other direction. Or picture this the other way. I have an ant that is going west, and there's an elephant going east. Do you think the ant, if the ant is on the elephant, do you think the ant is going west or east, right? So let's put it some other ways. I'm saying the ant is your thought. All the thoughts that you have, right? It goes crazy. Like, that's your ant. It's always thinking. You can always choose what you're thinking. That's why we call it conscious, right? Your subconscious is the images that you have. So if you always have images of fear, of things are not working out, of CNN, constantly negative news, of my bank account doesn't have money, that's the images you have. You're going that direction. It's your choice. Whew. So, with the right mind and right mindset and determination, you can think like the ant and go in the ant's direction But it's going to take patience. It's going to take patience and it's going to take work. But I love how he brings it about in the book. Albert Einstein says, imagination is everything. It's the way you see your future life, in a way. So he's saying, imagination is more important than facts because it can create new facts. Imagination is more important than facts because it has the power to create something new. Wow. And then he says, imagination is even more important than knowledge. That's so important. So he's saying when you align your conscious goals with those of your subconscious, so that the ant is in charge and rules the elephant, then you can convince your inner, more conservative self that your goal is not only possible, but the absolute obligation. You cannot land anywhere else than on your goal. That's what he's saying. So that's quite amazing. So the first step, he's saying it's important to have clarity of vision. You need to know where you want to go. And sometimes you know where you want to go because you've written the objective, but you haven't put a picture to it. So that's the first thing I want to tell you. We said that your thinking, it's the ant, and the image or imagination is the elephant. So if you're not giving an image to your dream, to your vision, to your goal, then you're not directing your elephant in any direction. You need to give your elephant a direction. And if you don't do it, everybody else around you will start doing it. Or the media will take care of it. Facebook will take care of it. Or your friends that don't believe in you will take care of it. And all of that. So you need to know where you're going. But not only that, you need to feel the excitement of you achieving that goal, you living that moment. You know that image that you gave, when you have that image, what's the emotion that you feel with it? You feel empowered, you feel successful, you feel like you're helping others. How do you feel? Is it like, are you full of gratitude? That's important. So he's saying, you need to have that goal that's attached to the emotion. The emotion is what makes it come to life faster. The emotion is what makes you keep on going forward when obstacles come. Because the emotions are telling you, well, I'm not there yet. And I want to feel that feeling of wowness. That's my word. I like that word. And so, you know when sometimes you have an idea or something and you just feel goosebumps. You just like, wow, or someone said something and you got the goosebumps and you're like, wow, there's got to be something special. I just had those goosebumps. Well, your goal is to find the image that's going to get you to have the goosebumps. And I want you to focus on that image that gives you the goosebumps over and over and over again. So your thoughts that you think are your ant, and the images that you see are your elephant. So the actions that you take are always aligned with your dream when the ant and the elephant, go in the same direction. Then you get success. But if your ant, your thoughts are going one direction, the image is going the other direction, then you're not in harmony. And you know what? The elephant is always going to win. The images are always going to win. That's why it's so important. That image, find what it is for you. You can even create like a movie in your head. For example, let's say you wanted to buy a hotel or create a hotel in a beautiful island. Well, I want you to walk in your hotel. See all the guests that are there, amazing people, all the beauty that's around there. How you feel meeting all these people and just being in your new business. How does it feel? And I want you to be able to tell me all of everything that's in there. You could even write it in the comments. That would be wonderful. So once you have that image, you know how you feel, how grateful you are, how proud of what you achieve you are, the celebrations you have for the big opening. That's the emotions. You need all of that in your vision. So sometimes you have an image. Your image is good, but it doesn't have the emotions. And trust me, if you want to inspire yourself, if you want to inspire your team, you're going to need much more than images. You're going to need the feelings. The feelings are what drive you forward. Let me give you an example of something that's quite, because I want to give you an image of how really our brain, our programs, and our program, and I've been programmed for a long time, and it's not so easy to change. I want to be real with you. It's not so easy to change, but it's doable. All kinds of people do it, so you can do it too. You just need to want to drive to, you need to put yourself into winning circumstances. That's all you need. Bob Proctor, in It's Not About the Money, his book, he was describing how victims of accidents or sometimes war veterans would have an arm cut off or a leg cut off. And when you talk with these people, they're going to tell you that they still feel that part of the body as if it was all still there. And sometimes they're going to feel pain, sometimes it's going to be itchy, but there's no way for them to scratch it. It's not even there. And that's telling you, because they're going to feel that for months, even for years sometimes. It's because it is that difficult to convince your subconscious mind of something that's so obvious, right? If it's so difficult to convince your subconscious mind of something so obvious, imagine of everything you're not seeing and touching, right? So it's going to take a lot of work, but that's the fun of the work, right? Imagine you're thinking every day that you're getting there. Some people don't even think every day of something positive. You're thinking of the most amazing thing in your life every single day. That's what you want to do. I want you to understand how you're in control of what you're thinking. No one can make you think anything. If you read Viktor Frankl, A Man's Search for Meaning, you know that. No one can put thoughts in your head, right? But you. But the ant is the thoughts that you decide that you want. If you don't decide on the thoughts, then they're just going to be there by default, which are based on the past, on your friends, on circumstances, on everything that's around you, on TV, on media. So if you don't take control of your thoughts, no worries, someone will take care of it, but it won't be for your best interest in mind. So I want you to think that, let's say, as you're driving, if you're driving and you're going forward and you're driving, if you turn your head, usually your body does that. If you turn your head the other way, and we tell people, if you're going to turn your head, you're not supposed to do this, because that's causing a problem. Because that usually we follow, where we look, that's where we go, right? So if I go there, I'm going in, the other car is going the other way, right? So I'm telling you, you need to know where you're going, and you need to look where you're going. Because if you only look where you are, you're not moving forward. That's important. It's your job to program your elephant. And then, you have thoughts, and then you program your elephants, and then you start taking action. When the elephants and your ant are going the same direction, you take winning actions. You're going to find the will to talk to that one person. You're going to start making phone calls. You're going to get out of your comfort zone. And that's when success happens. But what Einstein was saying is, don't forget about the elephant. Imagination is more important than knowledge. So if you're like me, for a long time, I've been studying and learning and studying and studying and studying and studying, and I have knowledge. I just forgot to apply it. Now, totally different. I understood the power of applying it, and I do that now. It's a habit. But you need to be able to apply it, otherwise you're just not going anywhere. So you need to commit to that new thought, to commit to that objective, to commit to your vision. You need to connect to it daily, over and over and over, because change is gradual. It's going to be a struggle along the way. You know that. You're going to find obstacles. That's how you grow. But you need to keep in mind, as you're moving forward, where you want to go, how you want to feel. That's so important. You know that you'll be much happier in the end if you have delayed gratification than if you just always skip the struggle. The path is in the struggle because it gets you to feel so much better about yourself. So you're going to feel proud because you've achieved something. You went out of your comfort zone and you did something. So don't be scared. It's going to happen. Frustration, struggle, it's going to be there along the way. But you know what? Remind yourself of the joy. Why do you do that? I do this because I want this, 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 and this. Consistency is a must. You need to be consistent along the way. That means you need to find ways to remind yourself to think of your vision. You need to think of that same vision over and over again, because if you change every single day, your mind or your subconscious mind won't know how to recognize opportunities. Find that one thing you want to go for and keep on going. Charge forward. Be grateful for it as if it's already appeared, as if it's already in your life. And consistency is just the most important thing in your life. Keep on doing it every single day. If you can do it twice a day, even better. I mean, use triggers, use reminders. I don't know, whichever way you want. I write in my mirrors. There's something in my car. Whichever way, find your technique, but do it over and over again. And that vision of you and your dream, because you've seen it so often, every single day, twice a day, then you become more confident, right? It's like you know that you can break the negative patterns because you've seen yourself getting to the results. Then you start trusting in life, trusting in yourself that you can achieve it. He's saying you're going to have frustrations along the way. You're going to have negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are going to bring down your confidence. They're even going to destroy it. And at any time, you cannot have two different thoughts. You always have one thought. So if your thought is negative, you're thinking the wrong thing, right? So that's where it's important to tell yourself, thank you, but that's not a part of my vision. My vision is, and then you see the image and feel the emotion of your vision. So anytime you get that negative thought, remember, you cannot have a positive and a negative thought simultaneously. So anytime it's not your vision, change it to your vision. Thank you, but that's not part of my vision. My vision is that I live and own this beautiful talent, that island, and experience the vision in detail, be in that moving your head. And the last step that Mr. Posente talks about, and to me that's just, I love this new concept. I haven't heard about it anywhere else. He's talking about taking control of our response in any situation. Basically, he's practicing us to see the worst in things so that we already know how to take care of it. He's helping us find what would be the worst obstacle on the way. What would be the worst situation for me getting to my dream? And then you write that on a card and you write all of the solutions or the responses that you would take to overcome that challenge. What you would do as a team, who would help you, and all of that. So then you have many scenarios of things that could go wrong, but you already have solutions for them. You've already seen the worst. So when things come, you're not reacting. You're not acting a pattern from the past. You're responding from your future self, responding because you know already how to handle that. That's amazing, because much easier for you to handle stress when you already know, you already thought about it. So I definitely want you to try that solution. That's amazing. So I want you to remember that, people around us are programming us or trying to program us all the time. Whether it be the media, whether it be our family, our friends, and they do that because they care for us often. But I want you to think of what you want, to think of your vision. I want you to decide from that point of you having a vision, what is what's the best way for me to get from A to B, which is my destination, my dream. And to me, there's no better way than to reading, listening to positive audios, whether it be anything you can find online that's positive, that's giving you That's raising your self-esteem. That's giving you confidence. That's making you feel positive. That's good. That's helping you towards your dream. I want you to associate with people that have the same positive attitude, that want the same for you as you want for you. Find people around you. Surround yourself with books, audios, and people that are going to help you going in the direction of your dream. Because often people are going to tell me, well, Marie, Facebook is free. TV is free. And if you think that it's not costing you anything to watch CNN, it's costing you your dreams. It's costing you your dreams. And I think, to me, there's no greater price to pay. So seriously, I want to encourage you. I want to remember, there's always going to be someone that's feeding your elephant. Is it going to be you or is it going to be someone else? I believe it's your responsibility. I believe the ant in you must shake the elephant. The ant must give good information to the elephant. The ant is the guide. When she gives the information, the elephant moves in the right direction. She gives the information. She started with her thoughts. You created an image out of that thought. So make sure that you decide that you're going to feed your elephant with good reading, good audios, and associate with people that believe in you. That's the first thing you can do. Seriously, let me say it again a different way. Decide first step. Decide consciously what you want. What's your goal? What's your objective? Visualize it with emotions. And I want you to have gratitude for what you're already getting. You know you're creating it if you're creating it in thought. That's what Einstein said. So you create it as an image also, and as a thought. Your image, your subconscious, has 4 million neurons. Your thoughts, 2,000 neurons. So are you going to feed it thoughts, or are you going to feed it images? Your choice. 4 billion neurons, 2,000 neurons. So choose the language of your subconscious. Choose the image. And find ways to remind yourself often to have that image. And be patient. Yes, there's going to be struggle along the way. But if you see it often, you're going to believe in it. You're going to know that you've already seen the worst and you already know how to get through everything. So when you get that negative thought or you feel depressed, step 1, notice it. Step 2, celebrate that you noticed it. Step 3, choose that that's not your vision and you're not going to feed it, but that you're going to think of what you want. And you can always choose success. You can always go back to images of success. You could always go back to images of success. It's in your mind. You decide. What's your vision? And put feeling in it. So I really hope you liked today's episode. And that was fun for me to do. And yes, read this book, but I also suggest read the book, go see resumes about the book, see other people's take on it. That's going to help you understand it even better. And then go back to reading this book. Because I'm seeing people that are like running through life, not focused on anything. If you take the time to read the book, you look at the resumes and you read it again, you're going to grasp so much from this book. You're going to be amazed. And mostly, you're going to go much faster in the direction of your dream because the images are going to be clear as to what you want. So on that note, if you like, please share it. Please send me thumbs up, send me hearts, comment, talk to people around you about it. Next week, same time, 12:30, and have a good week. And don't forget, life is a playground. So get in the game and play full out. And when's the best moment to do that? Right now. And how are you going to start playing full out? Start with your image. What's your image? On that note, have a wonderful week.